Start with Robbie.
And he almost had a triple-double tonight, 18 points, 10 rebounds, 6 assists, and looked like you were just really comfortable out there on both sides of the floor. I mean, how did you assess how you played tonight?
The last 2 days I've really got into my scout, and I just read the defense. They were playing off of me, and I seen that's how they kind of play defense, and I was ready to shoot the ball when it was my time to shoot. And
you guys were going back and forth with them on three-pointers. Y'all were really efficient tonight, but what made them so difficult to defend, especially early on in that first quarter?
They play a 5-out, and they dribble drive and kick, and I feel like that's what makes them so difficult. They're a pretty good team. Their guards are really good, and they share the ball really well. So.
Stefan, go ahead.
Denae starting to string together some really good performances, I guess. Are you starting to feel a bit more comfortable out on the court, compared to the progression of the off season?
Yes, my teammates definitely make me feel comfortable. They give me a lot of confidence, and it's just fun to be out there competing with them when we go out on the floor.
Obviously they're a good three-point shooting team. I think that they had 28 three-point attempts today, but you guys out-rebounded them 44-21. I guess how much of a point of emphasis was that, crashing the boards, knowing that they probably get some shots up and have some long rebounds for Andy to get 10 rebounds there as well?
Yeah, we definitely had to crash the boards because a lot of three-point attempts are usually long rebounds, and to stop them from getting extra possessions, we just had to go secure the rebound so we could go down the other end.
Robbie, back.
Y'all gave up 21, Denae, sorry. Y'all gave up 21 in the first quarter. What did y'all talk about in between the quarters with Sam to adjust to what they were doing offensively? Because I think in 2 of the 3 quarters, I gave up less than 15 points.
Mm-hmm. We just had to talk. We had to open our mouths, communicate. We had to also be on the help side. So when they're driving, like their dribble drive team, just be there in the gaps, and that really helped us.
Colin, go ahead.
Any kind of building off that, this is a team that scored 80 plus their first 3 games of the season. How does it feel to get this win in a tough, I think it was only 5 or 6 point difference for most of the game? Do you feel good that you were kind of able to keep them from that distance? Or?
Oh yeah, we know what type of team they were coming in. Like, I feel like my teammates and I, we really got into our scout, and it feels really good to come out with a win. We worked hard this whole week, practicing really hard, and today I knew that we were going to come out with a win.
Holly, go ahead.
Annie, you've stepped up a lot recently in the last 2 games. What has helped you to kind of just step up and fill in such a big role in the team?
It's my last year. I want to go out with a bang, want to play really hard, do whatever I can to get the win for my team, and do it all I can on the court to get my teammates involved. And, I'm in a different position, but I'm all for it. I'm all for the team. I'm all for a win, and that's all I'm trying to do.
Stefan, go ahead.
Yeah, I guess kind of to piggyback off that, the first 2 games, you weren't scoring as much, you're getting a ton of assists, and then you picked up the score and obviously crashing the boards. So I guess how much have you embraced kind of these different roles on any given night, that Coach Purcell and the staff kind of pin on you?
I've embraced him a lot. I listen to him a lot, and he has my back. And today he challenged me. He's been challenging me to get rebounds, and he said at least our guards get 3 to 4 rebounds, and he told us to look at them when we make those rebounds or get those rebounds. And today I told him, I was like, well, that's 10, coach. So he's like, now he's like, I need that every game. So, just your coach having confidence in you and, giving you challenges, and me being able to fulfill those challenges, it makes me really happy.
Colin, go ahead.
This is for either or both of you, but it seems like you guys in the first few games have really found the hot hand and kept feeding it, regardless of who it was. What's the process for getting the ball moving and finding who's going to get you the points on the night?
We just look for, who's hot that day, who's really doing well on the offensive end, and coach has plays to where you can score any option. So just knowing the plays, playing different roles on the plays, I would say.
I would say just being focused, like watching the game. If you see someone has a hot hand, get them the ball. We talk really well, we share the ball really well, and I think we just have a lot of confidence in each other to know who to get it to.
Yeah, I guess for both, you both were here last season, played in a few of those, tournaments or invitationals where you play back-to-back days. I think last year you guys had a stretch where you played 3 games, 3 straight days. I guess what kind of goes into, this weekend coming up for you guys of preparing and having such a quick turnaround?
I would say that it's really mental. From this 2-game turnaround, we took a day yesterday. We really focused on the scout. We went over their defense, and it just was about, staying focused and just paying attention to what we needed to do to win. So I think going into this next tournament, we just have to keep our minds right and be ready.
Yeah, just, keeping our bodies prepared and taking one game at a time. We get a couple of days kind of, off to not play. I think we play on Friday and Saturday, so, and like when it's tournament time, this is how it's gonna be. So it's kind of just preparing us for when it's time for, SEC play, SEC tournament, NCAA tournament. So just to embrace these tournaments.
Got time for one more. All right, thanks everybody.